Logan Paul destroyed his YouTube career after posting a dead body in the woods. Fousey Tube destroyed his career after his back-to-back mental breakdowns. Sam Pepper ended everything after the backlash that he got from posting a prank where he would pinch random girls' butts. All of these YouTubers had a chance to reflect before they posted anything that might have hindered their career. Unfortunately, Roman Atwood didn't. Humans are full of envy. They're jealous of people who become successful. They hate that it's not them. And some of them make it their life goal to terrorize and destroy everything that successful people have built. Throughout the life of Roman's YouTube career, he tried to upload videos regularly. His first video was posted back in 2009 to a channel that doesn't exist anymore called Sketch Empire. As the name of the channel implies, he would go on to use this channel to upload sketches that he would make with friends and family members. He would end up changing his channel name to just his name, Roman Atwood, and start uploading pranks. His breakout came in 2012 after uploading a viral video titled "Cops Get Owned, Epic P Prank," and then would continue to release viral prank-styled videos. His account had extreme growth, and while he wasn't filming pranks, he would upload videos to his second account called Roman Atwood Vlogs. This is where he started to primarily focus on showing his life with his family, and would go on to create the Smile More brand so that he could spread positivity and cheer throughout his videos. He committed to uploading daily videos that would show his life, so essentially he had a 24-hour, 7 days a week job. That's a lot to expect out of someone. The only thing that is sure to come from working so much is burnout and exhaustion, and he did get burnt out. He would have days where he would upload videos announcing an up-and-coming break, and other times would disappear for a while, leaving fans worrying where he was, but then would upload a video explaining his hiatus. But the lack of consistency on his part was not why his career died. His career was actually still doing very well despite his inconsistent uploads and random time off. He was receiving multi-million views, video after video. Some videos had provocative thumbnails that showcased his wife in revealing clothes and then paired them with titles that read, "We are making a baby, it's not what it looks like," or "Topless Attack," which although was loved by many of his viewers, was questionable to many. Although receiving millions of views might sound like a good thing for him, unfortunately, that put a lot of attention on him and his family. Fans started to terrorize them. Some would show up to his home asking for pictures, and others would wait for him at airports when they knew he would travel. Jokesters would try to send the SWAT team to his home. There were many people who just wanted to make his life harder than it was, and because of this, he had to hire a 24-hour armed police guard to watch over their home. According to a German study, 79% of celebrities are stalked, and 61% of the stalkers have some type of mental disorder. Most of these cases don't get too extreme and usually end up dying off, but for Roman and his family, it did not. Although Roman had a police car at the front of his driveway, ready to deter any stalker that came near, it did not stop these mentally unstable people from carrying out threats and delivering other worrisome messages. On January 23rd of 2021, Roman would post a video explaining how invasive, disrespectful, and inappropriate a group of people who had been stalking him got, so much so that the Federal Bureau of Investigations had to get involved. These people made Roman, his wife, and their kids feel extremely uncomfortable in their own home. The stalkers managed to hack into their cars so that they could turn them off and on. They would hack into their house alarm system and make it go off. They would turn off all the power to their home, and they would even get as creepy as to hacking into their home camera security system to then screenshot and send these photos to their cell phones, basically letting them know that they were watching them. Roman tried everything to deter his stalkers. He would change his phone number and notify the police, but nothing would stop them. They would find their new phone numbers and then would continue their threats and harassing messages. There would be times where Roman would be driving somewhere and he'd get a call from his car insurance company asking him why he cancelled his insurance policy when he never did. It was the stalkers that were acting as Roman and cancelling his insurance policies. There were many times where him and his wife would be driving their cars, not knowing that they were driving uninsured. Imagine what would have happened if they got into a life-threatening accident. These stalkers were taking it too far. Yet that's not where they stopped. They would send them mail that was hateful and demented. They would leave them voicemails and texts that would threaten them with horrible consequences if they didn't respond. The threats were specific and violent. Roman said he'd threatened to hang our whole family on crosses, burn our house down. Super evil stuff, guys. These stalkers were completely mentally disabled. They were psychotic. They had no consideration for Roman or his family. Roman's mom passed away in a freak accident while they were on a family trip. She was outside riding a scooter with his nephew when she fell off of her scooter and hit her head. The hit was unfortunately too hard and in just the right place that it immediately caused her to pass away. The situation was so sudden sudden and abrupt that anyone in Roman's situation would be left heartbroken. The community of YouTubers poured out and showed their support for such a delicate moment. All the while, his stalkers were scheming up a horrible message. You would think that at least some compassion would be shown in such a horrible time, but being compassionate was the least of their worries. The stalkers ended up making a threat to bomb his mom's funeral, and because they did not want to risk it, he had to have the FBI at her funeral.
To where literally we had to have like the FBI there.
Like the FBI's at the funeral because of these people.
So with everything going on, he was instructed by the FBI to stop posting videos, and so he did. He had to give up the income that supported his family, and his views started getting smaller and smaller. Since then, he has come back to YouTube, but it has not been the same. It seems that if it weren't for the stalkers, his views would have continued to carry on. At a time where his vlogs would get views in the multi-millions, he is now only getting 1 to 400,000 views per video, a more than 90% decline.